Alright guys, so say you set out your goal is to build a house, okay? Just think about that, okay? You decide one day, over a period of time, I'm going to build a house. Now imagine the first thing you do is, before you call any contractors, before you break any ground, before you do any kind of planning, before you decide where you want that house, how big it's going to be, the first thing you do is you go out and you buy your paint, right? And you buy a nice silverware set. Okay, you pick out your bed sheets. You decide what color you want your guest bedroom to be painted. Okay. How's your house going to get built? Right? It wouldn't. Doesn't make sense. The first thing you have to do, maybe decide where you want to build. Break ground. Build a foundation, right? So once you get this process rolling, then you start thinking about your room, and then you start thinking about this, and then you start thinking about that, and all the pieces come together. Before you know it, you got a big, beautiful house, all these kinds of nice things in it, right? It's nice and homey. So now apply that to fitness, right? So you want to build a house, right? That's your house, okay? You build your solid foundation. You don't go pick out your linens, you don't go pick out your paint color. Okay, the first thing you do is you build that foundation. You get a solid exercise plan and a solid diet, and you balance that, right? Exercise plan, diet, and you balance all that. That's your foundation, okay? So then the things that you sprinkle in, right, are what the video is all about, supplements. They're about supplements. Don't get me wrong, supplements definitely have their place, okay? Remember, this is all just my opinion. But first you need to focus on building that house before you start throwing supplements into the equation, right? Because then you get so caught up in taking this powder and this powder. Well, this person says not to take this and this person says not to take that, right? Get your diet under control. Get your training under control, right? Learn as much as you can, and then start to sprinkle in the supplements where you feel necessary. Once again, it's just my opinion. Not telling you to not take your supplements, okay? Just telling you to think about where your mind is at when you're thinking about your health and fitness, right? I know a guy that pill for everything. He thinks there's a pill for everything. He starts working out. He's got a pill for before he works out, right? Maybe it's a powder, but anyways, a supplement. Before he works out, he's got one during he works out, right? His intro workout stuff, right? And he's got stuff for after. But his diet plan and his workout plan is shit, okay? Maybe that's not the case with you, but just think about where your mind's at when you're planning your training journey, rather. Once again, it's just my opinion. Have a good night.